Hey everybody, this is Ruben Lawing here in the Northwest Houston office. So I'm like, okay, I liked the activity I had last 2 weeks, and I had only 2 appointments today, but I got busy making calls. So this young guy gave me like 26 names, and I got like 5 appointments. So two set, and three more willing to do appointments with me. You just got to coordinate them. But that's how you get them in the counter. So I got like um, right now in the counter, I've got like 820. Right, I'm like, oh, we keep doing this. I'll have 1,000 before. I'll have 1,000 in the counter before convention. I'm excited about that. Got 10 for the month. I got thinking about young guns, right? And so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get my two for the month um, before the Young Guns meeting on Thursday, and there'll be two team. I don't know if it'll be two personal, but I'll get two team for sure. And it's getting exciting, right? I'm gonna be 10 team for sure before convention, and it's just writing up the points. I'm excited. Um, and then what I figured out was this is wild. I never did term. I never did hardly any term ever, right? And then but it's like if I'm getting somebody, um, I just don't feel comfortable putting somebody in a permanent policy if they don't have an emergency fund. And I'll tell you why, because I've got hit with so many chargebacks. My goodness, half the or like pretty much all the business that Bernadette ever did with me um, was paying back chargebacks, and so now those are cleared, right? But I don't want to do that anymore. And so I make between $75 and $150 on a term policy. Shoot, I would. There's a whole bunch of people. I just say, hey, it's really kind of funny. It's like a drop in clothes. They start looking at what the premium is for an index universal life, and they don't have the emergency fund set up. They're not. They're all anxious because they're thinking they can't afford that. Just putting that money to a policy, and then you go, well, I don't feel comfortable with it either, right? What we can do is we can get you started, and you show them the premium on a term, and they're like, yeah, that's a no-brainer, right? And then when they start putting that money in the emergency fund, their savings account or whatever, and they get used to that every month, and then when that's funded, now it's a no-brainer. They just move their money over to the, they just start putting out the same amount of money. Now they're just putting it toward their policy, and they get all the bells and whistles and the protection and the living benefits and all that, the long-term care and all that. So it's and I can just do that all day, right? I used to work so hard to sell a drum of chemical and make $50, and then they wouldn't order again for another for a year, right? And this way, I mean, this is something. All right. Well, I'm very excited about this. And this young cat, he ain't even got a code number yet. And I've already got like 5 appointments lined up for him. Got to get my team that's on board with me to start doing the same thing. All right. Well, if this helps anybody, go ahead and share it. But this is exciting. I'm very excited. Have a great Monday night.